Namaste, I'm Varsha from India, and today I have a very important topic for all of you, which is how to choose an angel card reader or a tarot or an oracle reader or an intuitive healer for yourselves. Well, uh, unfortunately, there are a lot of healers and angel card readers nowadays. A lot of people practice as a hobby, and a lot of people are professional readers and healers. So, the first thing I really want to explain is that we attract healers and readers according to where we are in our journeys. Yes, and they attract us according to where they are there in their journeys. Okay, so what do you do? What is the first thing when you come across a reader or a healer, or you are searching for someone on the internet and you come across this person who has an amazing profile? And how do you know if that person is a genuine reader or a genuine healer? With due respect to the entire community of healers and card readers, I'm just here to clarify certain things so that we do not fall for the scammers. Unfortunately, there are a lot of scammers these days. So, yeah, I'm ready with my notes. So, the first thing is that you must ask the reader or the healer that what are the gifts they have, what are the tools they use. For example, for a card reader, for an angel card reader, what are the gifts? For example, do they have clairvoyance, where they can see visions when they answer your questions? Or are they clairaudient? Can they hear something from the spirit? Are they gifted, in that sense? Or are they claircognizant? It's a recurring thought, which the guides keep making you pop, it just pops in your mind actually, the thought. So that's claircognizance. Or there is another gift like clairsentience. They feel energies, whether it's masculine, feminine, whether it's light, dark, whatever. So the first thing is, when you interact, when you chat with a card reader or a healer, please ask. For the card reader, you can ask what are the gifts they use while they answer your questions. Do they use purely cards, or they use, the gifts which I have already discussed? In case of a healer, you can ask them whether they use crystals, or they just use light, or maybe sound, maybe color therapy. There are a lot of things. Whether they are into Reiki, whether they are into theta healing, whether they are into delta healing, whether they are into past life regression, or they are Akashic readers. So there are a lot of things, and healing is a very vast field. So that is number one. Now, number two. Now, when you are choosing a healer or a reader, you must ask if they have a page or a website. A lot of people don't have a website, but they do have a page on Facebook, maybe. So the next thing is to check how many followers are there in the page. I would suggest, like, it is my perspective, so I just leave it to you. If it resonates, please take it, otherwise, no worries. So you must check if that person, has at least 100 to 200 followers on his or her page. Okay. I say that because a lot of people create fake profiles and they start following their own page, So you cannot create 100 and 200 fake profiles, right? So for that, you need to see the number of followers in that page. Now, the next thing to watch out or be careful or be mindful is about the reviews. How many reviews are there? What kind of reviews are there? And the quality of reviews. Like, are the people talking about the person's gifts or the healing abilities or the card reading abilities? That is something which we need to, focus on. And the next important thing on the page is what kind of post this reader or healer posts for the general public. Is it like a motivating post, or it's something to do with healing or reading? It should be something which is positive, So this is the thing which you must watch out. And the next thing which we must understand is how the accuracy of a reader, the card reader. Now, a lot of times a reader is so brilliant, he or she is so amazing that whatever he or she says, it really happens. The timelines are accurate. the answers are accurate, whatever the prophecies come true, the answers which they have been telling you in a written format or through a video or an audio, they come through, they come true, they materialize in that particular time frame, in that particular timeline. But sometimes when a reader or a healer says something to you, it doesn't materialize, it doesn't happen, and we feel sad. Now you must understand that a reader or a healer will be accurate to the point according to the way he or she has healed himself or herself. The amount of work that person has done on himself or herself depends, it actually uh, gives the accuracy, like the accuracy depends on the kind of inner work they have done. This is what I meant. Okay, so inner work is like how much you have healed yourself, your inner child, your habits, your past life karma, maybe your blockages. So everybody, all of us, we heal ourselves. So healers and readers, they do that on a regular basis. They are more focused onto their spiritual path, so they keep doing that. So you must understand the accuracy depends on where the healer or the reader is at their journey, and secondly, how much healing they have done on themselves. Okay, so please do not judge them on basis of the accuracy, because it varies. And the last important thing which we must understand, accept and respect is that we must acknowledge and show our gratitude towards the healers and the readers for their efforts they make for us. And lastly, we must clarify if we are looking for a paid reading or a free reading or a healing session, because energy exchange is a must. I have always believed in energy exchange. So please always clarify whether you are looking for a free session or a paid session, So that is something which is very important to avoid conflicts between you and the reader, Or in case you are a reader and a healer who's listening to this video, it avoids the conflicts between you and your clients. I hope this video helps and makes you aware to a certain extent. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all.